Okay, so PTTP is in Tunbridge Wells in Kent, and yeah, we're down at the town hall, just here in front of us, and we've got the police station next door. So let's have a look around and see what the situation is. Yeah, this is the police station, it's the back gate there, but first we'll come and have a look at the police van there. So it is parked nicely in a police bay. It's a bit odd on Google Maps. You can see vehicles parked all the way up and down here, and then all the way up and down there. And it's very bizarre because I was thinking, the vehicles that are parked up this end, how are they getting out if they need to before the others?
A poised scene setter, the camera glides into Tunbridge Wells, slow and curious. The narrator quietly scopes the town hall, pointing out the station, parking, and odd logistics. This segment is all atmosphere, old buildings, peeling paint, and the first hints that the place is both public and institutional. It's calm, but the questions about access and sightlines are planted here, and that seed of curiosity pulls the viewer forward. The stage is set. You know something's coming.
So yeah, it was a bit bizarre. Not sure what's up here. Ah, it's just a car park. Nothing particularly exciting. It's a very old building. It's got paint peeling off of old wooden sash windows. Single glaze by the looks of it. It's very, very old. So they've got posters up about knife crime. They've got a community voice app. If you're local, you can use that, which is a partnership with Kent Police and Neighbourhood Watch by the looks of it. Yeah.
Auditor begins a close inspection. He circles the building, catalogs architectural detail and surveys the layout. The camera as witness vibe intensifies. The tone shifts from sightseeing to documentation. This isn't tourism, it's scrutiny. The viewer senses a deliberate, methodical approach. The filmmaker is counting exits, noting parking, and mapping the environment. That quiet scrutiny raises the stakes. This isn't idle filming, it's investigation.
A few different bits and pieces of information there. So I'm assuming they have lots of parking at the back for marked vehicles. Not entirely sure, can't see any from here. It just goes up around the back. Marked police car pulling in. Always the way.
Focused interlude on community notices and police outreach. Posters about neighborhood watch and local apps appear, and the narrator points them out like clues. It feels almost clinical, showing the public-facing side of policing, juxtaposed to the private functions happening behind the scenes. It's a short, purposeful beat, a reminder that this is a public space with institutional messaging, and that public messaging becomes a backdrop to what follows.
I got one, it wasn't the best shot because I was checking if the front counter was open yet when I saw it coming. Right, so hopefully be able to get a better shot this time. Let's they're coming or they're going.
He moves toward the back, where things get tense. The camera edges nearer to the rear gates and parking, and there's a first hint of official movement. Officers are noticed through gaps. The auditor adjusts his framing to capture arrivals and departures. This is the slow build, people and cars moving in ways that will soon become the flashpoint. Expectation tightens here. The calm is fragile.
Done. They're just sat at the top at the minute. So that woman who went through stopped.
Traffic and timing take center stage. Vehicles enter and exit. The filmmaker tries to get better shots. Officers stroll through the market. Duties proceed in public view. The mood is a careful watchfulness, recording ordinary comings and goings, but with the implied challenge that someone will object. This segment is the last stretch of normality, mundane movement that quietly invites confrontation.
Had a quick conversation with the few constables in the marked car. And yeah, no, just stop there, doing God knows what. Oh yeah. Another vehicle coming in.
Moment of discovery. Officers begin to notice the filming. There's a pivot from background observation to being observed. Footsteps approach, glances are exchanged, and the tension tilts toward confrontation. The camera holds steady. The auditor's intent is clear. He's not leaving. You can feel the air thicken as authority prepares to engage.
Hello. Oh yeah.
You're filming people coming in and out?
Well, I was looking for marked police cars and that, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you, sorry? Yeah.
Well, I'm a police inspector, so
You're an
I'm...
inspector, lovely.
This is
Sergeant Loader.
Sergeant
Loader.
Loader, lovely, thank you. And
who are you?
Inspector,
And you are?
Inspector,
I'm Ian Jones, Inspector.
9610.
9610.
And yourself, sir?
11914.
And
you
you're
are?
both based here, are you?
And you are?
Are you both based here?
Yes, I just said I'm based here.
Okay.
And you
Oh,
are?
okay, I didn't hear that, sorry.
And you are?
A member of the public.
A member of the public.
Yes,
And
sir.
why are you here?
As I was just said, getting pictures and out of police
So you're
cars.
on police property here.
Is it? Because I wasn't sure, because
This
obviously
is, so this is police property here.
this part is police
Yeah.
property, okay.
And what we've got to do
Yeah.
is make sure that our officers are safe.
Yeah, that's fine. of
All
course.
right, and I want to make sure that what you're doing with that is just for your own. Is it for your own purposes, or what are you doing with it?
That's up to me, isn't it? What I do with it.
That's fine. Okay, you can do that. But I'm one human being here talking to another human being. Okay, and you're filming people coming in and out in their private cars, in their clothing and things like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're making an assumption there, Inspector,
No,
aren't
no,
you?
no, 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 no,
you are.
No, I'm saying to you.
No,
as
you're
one
making an
human being
assumption
to
of what
another-
I'm filming without
No, no,
actually
no.
a knowledge
So what
of
are you
it.
filming?
That's
what
my
are you doing?
business.
So
That's
so
my
I'm
business.
making
So I'm making an assumption then, because you're not
Yeah.
telling me.
Okay.
You're deliberately trying not to tell me what to do, because what you're trying to do is rile me. I'm thinking.
No, I'm asserting my
and you want to
rights.
get a rise out of me.
I'm asserting my rights.
No. You are trying to get a rise out of me.
Well, then
aren't
walk
you?
away, Inspector.
So no, you walk away, please, because you're on police property.
Where's your boundary of your police property?
Here. This is it. Here.
Yeah, but like down
No,
there.
no, come with me, please.
Where's your boundary? Because if you're going to make me move, I will film every single vehicle and every single person coming and going. If that's what you want
So
to
who are
do.
you?
But that's not your business.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's what I'm interested in. Is that a problem?
Okay, so what about the human rights of me and my colleagues and the right to privacy?
You don't have privacy in a public place. If you want privacy, do what I've done and cover your face. If that's what you want.
But this isn't a public place.
Well, it is.
Private.
It's not. Public property, private property and public place are two different things. Something can be private property and a public place.
Private vehicles.
No, vehicles aren't private, are they? They go out on the road. They're filmed 24/7. I ride with a dash cam on my helmet. Your vehicle is not private. It may be personal, but it's not private, is it?
would argue that you're entitled to a private life, to have your own private come in your vehicle without being recorded.
Again, I never said that that's what I was doing. You two are making assumptions that that's what I'm doing. Not being evasive. Asserting my rights is not the same as being evasive.
You're being evasive.
I have the right to silence and the right to not answer your questions.
I'm asking, you don't have to ask that.
Absolutely, and you can't criminalise my silence. Only a court, only a judge or a magistrate.
So all that you're trying to do is assert yourself over me.
Yes, because you're being ridiculous.
No, you're being ridiculous, I think.
Well, then walk away.
But you're arguing, hang on a minute, you're arguing your right to privacy to not tell us, but then you're knocking down our right to be able
The showdown. Inspectors step forward and the conversation ignites. Names are exchanged. Inspector Loader and Inspector Ian Jones appear on the scene. The exchange is a clash of perspectives: policing versus public recording. Accusations of privacy invasion meet assertions of legal rights. The auditor calmly deflects pressure. The inspectors insist on boundaries. It's verbal sparring that feels charged. Each sentence ratchets the intensity, and viewers are drawn into the power struggle. This is the video's core: raw, principled, and revealing.
to travel to work in our own personal vehicles, and that's not private.
Well, it's not.
So-
Do your vehicles not have cameras? Do you not film us everywhere we go?
But you're in a public place recording, so we're
Yeah.
trying to ask you about you, but you're happy to keep that very private.
Yeah.
But you're fine to say that.
But if you want
it's fine to
privacy, then
record.
don't drive to work.
Don't drive to work.
Yeah, there are buses. You can
Right,
cycle. There's
okay.
public
And I could
transport.
argue, if you want privacy, don't come and record people coming into a police station.
No, because I'm creating my privacy, aren't I? And I'm
But
asserting
you're
my
not
right to
enabling
privacy.
us to create our privacy, and you're arguing against that.
So
But
that
anyway,
would be
we're
like
not
me
gonna
walking
go
around with my ID on my chest and being like, Sergeant, don't look at my
I'm not
ID.
shouting, so please don't shout.
I'll shout as much as I like.
Right, okay. So the point is, because we're going to go round in circles.
Yes,
okay?
circular conversation.
You're on private property.
I'm
It's
not.
by
You just
privacy.
escorted me off.
Sorry.
You just told me I'm
No,
not.
You are.
So if you stand here,
Right.
you're not on the private property anymore.
So where's your private? So if I stand here,
Well, no, because that's a road.
Right.
You're in a highway. So
Right.
You get off the highway.
So
No.
I'm on the footpath.
What do you mean,
You're
no?
out
I mean, no. It's not an offence to be in a highway. It's an offence to obstruct. How am I obstructing? Who am I obstructing?
If someone comes, you will be.
And I have I have the knowledge. I've made it this far in life, avoiding cars and traffic. If a car comes, I'm sure I can
Oh, well,
move.
that's different, okay, but still.
Yeah.
So at the moment, if you go on private police property, we're going to take away that implied permission.
Right.
It's given by the chief constable to come to police stations. Yeah. You haven't got that anymore. So you
What, to
start
come to police stations in general?
No, here.
Oh, here, you said police stations, plural, so I just wanted to clarify.
I'm not going to get into a petty argument with you about everything, because that's clearly what you want to achieve. You stay off our property.
Right.
Please don't record us.
I'm going to
okay?
record everybody, every single person coming and going,
okay. Well,
every
I've
vehicle,
asked-
every
I've asked
person,
you
every
kindly
face.
not to,
Well, I'm going
because I would
to.
like to.
If you're going to
our
be like that,
officers-
when I'm just
well,
trying to
you've
do
been
some
like this from the
photography.
start, okay?
Well,
So
I was just trying to do
you
some
go
photography.
On to some public property.
I
We're gonna
am.
leave you
I'm on
to it.
public property.
We'll leave you to it.
All right.
Okay.
Jog on then. Bugger off.
Bugger off.
Bugger off.
Yeah, right, thank you.
Oh, love it. Yeah, very polite. Inspector and sergeant.
Goodbye.
After the fiercest barbs, both sides test limits. The auditor asserts his right to remain silent and to film. Officers warn of property and access. The dialogue cycles through legal terms and personal challenges. Walk away and asserting my rights echo back and forth. The inspector's frustration and the auditor's calm stubbornness create a dramatic reversal. Authority tries to reclaim space, but the auditor stands his ground. The dismissive line, "You're dismissed," lands like a bell, a theatrical close to the clash asterisk.
Jog on. You're dismissed. I'm going to film every single vehicle coming and going. So parked in police bays GJ63EXB, and we've got GL09EWX up there. We've got LB69MJU. I can't see the other vehicle's number plates from here.
Now the aftermath: plates, patrol car IDs, and quiet documentation. The cameraman catalogs vehicle registrations and watches the officers retreat. This is proof of action. The camera turns evidentiary. The tone is cool, methodical, and slightly triumphant. Having weathered confrontation, the auditor doubles down on recording. The viewer senses a vindication of persistence. The footage flips from conflict to verification.
So yeah, there we go. That is the inspector and sergeant here at Tunbridge Wells. Yeah, apparently removing my implied rights of access to the police station. So they reckon that this is all part of the police station, but obviously members of the public are able to walk up there, cross here and go up there. It's a public thoroughway, and they won't be able to remove my right of access from here. To be fair, the way the inspector was going on, I thought he was going to actually use a stop and search power, to be honest, but luckily he didn't. You know what?
A reflective coder. The auditor summarizes the encounter, questions rights of access, and wonders aloud about stop and search powers. The footage winds down near a drain access as he considers what happened. This final act ties the narrative. An investigation that began with curiosity ends with questions for the public about transparency, policing, and who gets to watch whom. It's a quiet, thoughtful exit that leaves the viewer with a pulse and an unresolved question.